All right, we're checking out the only game where in order to cause the most amount of anguish, you have to have a degree in physics. It's GTA. We wanted to test out the heaviest objects in GTA, and so it's time for a brand new challenge. In order to create the insanity and damage that we do in our different courses, we often have to find different ways to use all the different props in GTA. The one question that we always had is, which of these props does the most damage and is the heaviest? So utilizing our various victimized vehicles, we're gonna find that out today. We're gonna be doing things like drag tests, drop tests, and more. All of these different objects have weights and all of these different vehicles have high pain tolerances, but now it's time to find out which one does it the best. Let's do this. Behind me, you will see objects and vehicles. So this is really cool because today we're going to be testing the objects that interact with the vehicles. And first we're starting with level 1, small objects. Which object can break through 30 plywood boards? So the way it works is there's different levels, and as the levels go on, the objects that we're going to be testing are going to get bigger and bigger. All right, everyone, you have to take your guesses now. Which one's going to be the heaviest? You got rocks, barrels, there's a dumpster. Now, in order to test this, okay, apparently the hitbox on the on the barbell doesn't exist. Like, there's no way for me to get the forks under it. Now, in order to test this, we're going to have to yeet our different objects off of a platform through the various plywood boards. And just because I think it would be fun, I'll probably just fall after it as a human. Okay, so what happens if I stand instead of... Oh! Oh! I was curious if I had to put the object inside of the script circle or if I could just enter it. Apparently, I just need to walk into it. Well, we've learned two things. One, this dumbbell, or this barbell, I should say, doesn't have enough weight to even break through one single plywood, and neither does my body. All right, so now we have what basically looks like a hay bale, I guess. I love that it scrapes on the ground like it's made of steel. Oh, we have the hay bale's, like, young child over here, too. This is the little mini... Is it? Okay, real quick, I mean, it's very difficult for me to describe this to you just watching, but I think that this tiny hay bale is like 30 times as heavy as the other one. This is why we test this stuff. Hold on, I just want to see something. So the quad can barely move this hay bale. Okay, the little tiny one. Let me put my helmet on just because obviously we want safety to be our foremost concern. Now, in order to get the big hay bale just slides like it's on ice.
So long,
so
Bowser.
Wow, I hit it so hard it went right off the challenge area. Okay, we gotta test this now. So tiny little hay bale looks like it weighs about 6 tons. So how many plywood boards is this gonna break? I'm gonna go ahead and say 6. Oh, first I'm gonna die. All right, so here we go. There it is. Okay. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay. I guess there's a small planet just residing inside of this hay bale. All right, so now the casket. The casket is kind of heavy, but I don't really expect it to go through, I don't know, maybe more than like 1 or 2 levels. Whoa. And here we go. Oh. Well, it didn't go through any levels. Well, it did go through 1. So I don't know if y'all can see it because it's really hard, but each chunk of this plywood is actually 2 plywood pieces. Just so that we could fit it in a challenge area decently. That's why you saw it break underneath this piece, but like nothing happened. So 1. All right, a good old classic boulder. I might even be able to lift this up. Oh, okay, it is pretty heavy. It's making the forklift struggle. All right, I needed a bigger car in order to be able to push this. The forklift just can't do it. The arena car kind of moves it, just takes a lot of effort. Oh, tires, let me apologize to you ahead of time. Okay, I'm gonna get it a little bit more. God, I wanted a little bit more in the middle. It's a boulder. It, kind of does whatever it wants, but all right, I think it's in a good enough spot. This should get at least halfway down, right? Oh, it's doing damage. Yeah. So this is, man, I don't know. It barely got through like, I don't know, 8. Because remember, each one is like 2 stacked on top of one another. Maybe 6. So, I want to try the present. The present is freakishly heavy. Don't mind me. Every once in a while, I just pass out randomly. You know how it goes. That's what happens when you've been playing GTA for this long. The present is freakishly heavy. I don't know what's in there. It is the weight of just a lifetime of bad choices, I guess. So I'm gonna leave that for last. We're gonna do the dumpster. Now the dumpster weighs a lot too. I can't even lift it up with the forks. So it is pretty dense. And here we go. Oh. Oh, it's rolling. And it stopped. All right, I think that's a new personal best though. Got through like 10 layers technically. Obviously I want to try the present. Getting this thing over there is just going to be an enormous chore. I'll be back in a minute.
One eternity later.
GrayStillPlays over here. You may be saying, Gray, are you still pushing that present? Yep, sure am. It moves about 10 feet, 20 feet per go. Oh, come on. Okay, here we go. And, oh, good start. It is, it is violating the plywood. Okay, the plywood didn't stand a chance. Easy fall through all of the plywood levels. That is insane. I told you, I don't know what they're putting in those presents, but wow. I wonder if anything is as heavy as the presents on any of the challenges. And so that brings us over to, I guess this is like level 2. Oh, here we go. So yeah, now it's time for level 2, medium objects. Which object can't be carried by a truck in under 22 seconds? Oh, so it's like a vehicle challenge now. All right, so what do we have? We've got like a water collector. We have a coffee kiosk. We have tetanus, just a square piece of tetanus, a giant rope upholstery thingy, whatever that is. Another, oh, it's, okay, I guess it's just a different prop. And then we have the entire chassis of a vehicle. So no present here. The whole like the entire like body of a vehicle is there, not just the chassis, I guess. What is in this? Oh, it's like bolts. Well, that should be pretty heavy. All right, first things first. You gotta move the. All right, well, I didn't know the prop would just disintegrate when I hit it. I was gonna say, obviously you have to move the object into the circle so that I assume it'll teleport into the. What the? Wait, what? Okay, hold on. It's the same prop, isn't it? These are completely different. The one without the pallet under it is like 100 times heavier. I can't even move it with my vehicle. Look, like it doesn't budge at all. Can I? Okay, the entire frame of this car moves, but the water container thing, this plastic container, does not move an inch. Who was programming this in GTA? Does any of this? Okay, so that moves. How about the bolts? It doesn't really move very much. Now, in case you're wondering, I was given the like anti-gravity movie gun here, just because some of this stuff, like it's impossible to maneuver it in order to get it into the testing area. Now it freezes, but then if I throw my paper at it, it'll come down where we need it to go. So what you're supposed to do is put your object over the target and then grab the vehicle, put the vehicle on the script circle, and then that will drop the object, apparently without using my newspaper, and we'll start the test. And here we go. Oh, all right, maybe I should put it in sideways. Okay, so now it's in sideways. I get thrown into the passenger seat. The ped drives the vehicle. I assume so it ensures that the vehicle is moving the proper speed the entire time, slowing it down to 20 miles an hour. So that's how much weight it has in it, but it easily gets past the area. So it doesn't weigh enough to slow it down. All right, so now we're gonna try the entire body of that van, if it'll even fit. Oh, it fits like a glove. Oh, this thing was made to get put in the back of a giant dump truck. 20 miles an hour, 21. Okay, so roughly the exact same amount of speed slowdown from these two objects. I'll tell you, if there's one thing I love doing, it is abusing physics. Oh. So this is slowing this down much more. This gets it down to 17 miles an hour. Who would have thought? It doesn't even have anything on it. So it's a giant piece of like very aged wood. This is wood that has been through a lot. Okay, this wood has seen the signing of the Declaration of Independence. Ugh. Still didn't go slow enough though. So we need something even heavier. All right, so now we have the nuts and bolts. This has got to be the heaviest out of all the ones tested so far, right? It gets down to like 15, 14 miles an hour, and then pops up to 17. Yeah, this is probably the heaviest so far. Is it gonna get us there though? Hold on. Is the wall gonna come up? Oh, no, we still made it through. So we need something with even more pressure on the vehicle. Okay, I gotta know. This thing is made out of just like the heart of a star. So I think it's gonna be enough. All right, here we go. Oh my, oh, whoa! The vehicle got down to about 5 miles an hour. What is that thing made out of? This thing isn't carrying water. It's carrying like liquefied lead. Oh no, the back end just glitches. Okay, so now there's nothing in the back of it. It has deformed the vehicle really bad. Look at the front end of the vehicle. Okay, I wonder if it could somehow, it's almost winning. All right, I've got it set up so it's gonna go in like on its side. Let's try that. Oh, well, it ended up like spinning through the air. Oh, this is working. Hold on, this is working. Oh, it's got it down to 1 mile an hour. 0 miles an hour. The vehicle can't move. It's so heavy it turned the vehicle on its back. This collector of water isn't just the heaviest object. It is many times heavier than anything else. Oh, but I wonder if I need to get through that teleporter over there. See it with the crane? Okay. I'm giving this one more try. There has to, I wonder if there's a way. Look at the damage it's doing to the, like it's bulging out the back of the vehicle. That's crazy. Oh, it's glitching through the vehicle. Like fully glitching through it. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. 1 mile an hour. 5 miles an hour. 0 miles an hour. It is compacting the textures. So that time, the vehicle got to move the whole time, and it barely got out of the starting area. Okay, I had to lift this thing out so that we can even get the so that we can even get the teleporter. I'm gonna have to hit this guy again. Okay, so that brings us, what happened to the, oh, I did not hit it. Good. Oh, there we go. So that brings us to the next area, and this is Level 3, large objects. Find an object that can lower an elevator. All right, I guess I'll know more when I see what this challenge is. All right, so we have like a dumpster, the bigger dumpster. We have a hay bale. Okay, a big box, another garbage dumpster, and then a huge boulder. Okay, so I would imagine the huge boulder would be really heavy. All right, so first, let's see if this, the little tiny car over here can move any of these. I can move the box a little bit. Yeah, the box does move. I seem to remember the hay bales being like freakishly heavy too. Okay, yeah, it's pretty heavy. And then, okay, so it can move most of these. The boulder moves the easiest out of all that. What is going on here? Okay, so the car does not lower the elevator at all, whatever this is. It's like very, very violently gyrating. All right, so use our gun, grab the box, for instance, and then lower it down on the elevator. Nothing, didn't go anywhere. All right, let's try this dumpster. This feels like it's probably not as heavy, but I still want to see how it does. So poop. All right, and then we have to throw a newspaper at it. Okay, that lowers the elevator, but it only goes down about as high as the prop itself. All right, we're trying the rock. Now, I figured the rock would do well, but now I'm starting to get concerned because the rock just isn't feeling as heavy as I thought it was. All right, right about, I don't know, like there. Okay. The newspaper didn't trigger this thing, so I had to hit it with a car. That worked. So the rock isn't lowering it at all. This dumpster isn't lowering the elevator at all either. Even my body weight can't help this thing. So I was gonna try and move the hay bale over with a car. That is completely futile. It can't move it at all. We're just gonna use the gun for this. Okay, that should be pretty good. Start it up. The elevator is moving. Oh, it's still moving. I thought it was gonna stop. Hold on. The hay bale has ultimate power. The hay bale is the final boss in Dragon Ball Z. It's happening. Nope, it's not done. It's still moving. Oh! Aha! There you go. The hay bale gets the quote-unquote elevator all the way down. Boop. And that brings us to... I don't know why you decided to put the spawn area like 60 feet above the ground there. Level 4, extra large objects. Use the scales to find out the heaviest object in GTA 5. The scales, all right? Oh, okay. I was like, how are you gonna use a scale in GTA? It's like the classic scales where you put something on one side and you put something on the other side, and whichever thing is the heaviest will cause the other thing to rise. Like the scales of justice. Look at it right there. You can see the giant coin of depression upon the scale. So I was given this vehicle here to move stuff, and it does move some of it. That like sarcophagus or whatever that is, it doesn't move that at all. How about the present? Okay, the present does move. Then we have a gigantic shipping container, and then we have the bowling pin. And if I had to guess, the bowling pin is gonna be the lightest. Because watch, you can like, you can easily nudge this thing. And timber. All right, so you put the object on the teleporter, you let go. The objects teleport into the area. And now I assume once I get on the script circle, it will cause them to be dynamic. Oh, do I need to do anything? I have to hit it? Oh, there we go. Okay, so yeah, the bowling pin loses to the shipping container. Is that gonna crush that dude? Like, is the whole point of that guy being there to die from the objects as they fall from the scale? That's sick. I wanna see if I can get this thing to fall the rest of the way. But all I have is a newspaper. I mean, it is doing it. The newspaper is doing it. Yeah! All right, so the shipping container won. So now we're gonna try shipping container versus present. The present's gonna win, 100%, right? So hit it. Present insta-wins. Oh, that guy's not getting back up from that. Never mind, he totally got back up. What a guy. That dude is like, oh, it's just another day in GTA. All right, so now we're gonna take the winner of that. So we're gonna use present versus, we're gonna use the sarcophagus. All right, they're both into position. Go on to the circle. Oh, yep, there's the guys. They teleport in, and here we go. It's probably gonna be the, I don't know, probably the present again. Aha! It is the present. Heavier than the sarcophagus. Okay, so now we're gonna have the present versus a boulder. And probably the present is gonna win again. All right, everything is looking good. I got it nice and flat too. All right, let's start it up. Present, I'm expecting good things from you. If you fail me, you're out of the family. Here we go. No! The present loses. It's the boulder. That guy is my hero. Just takes a boulder right to the cranium and gets right back up. All right, the last test. We did the small shipping container. Now it's the full-sized one versus our reigning champion, the boulder. Someone's gonna win this, I assume. And that'll enable me to actually get past this challenge. So start it up. My guess is the boulder. No. No. The shipping container is heavier than the boulder. The boulder fly. Oh, and the thing opens up. So the shipping container is the winner. That impresses me that it's heavier than the present. But anyway, that means that we have a winner. Yeah. Well, we tested the weight of different objects in GTA and someone had to pay the price. Anyway, folks, we'll be just episode of GTA. Till next time, stay foxy and much love.